Hi everybody, it's Sally from Sally Stampers. Thank you for joining me today. And yes, you may have noticed I'm back to my normal volume. I don't have a sleeping person anymore, so yeah, I'm back to my normal voice. So yeah, today I'm bringing you what I've called my Daisy Milky Bar. So yes, as you've guessed, inside is a Milky Bar. I love these, and I just, you know, they're ideal for smaller children as well as big kids, whether that be adults or smaller children. But either way, they are a lovely little treat. And, you know, sometimes it's nice to give something that's a little prettier, I think. And so, yeah, so I've stuck with a Milky Bar, but you could use any chocolate bar, really. Obviously, these ones are quite thin, but I've just simply wrapped it up and put a little pretty daisy on it. I am trying to use not so much the older products in terms of the colours, because obviously Grapefruit Grove is one of our newer in colours. But certainly the Daisy Punch is an older from the annual catalogue, and I just thought it was lovely and I wanted to make something with it. So Grapefruit Grove complete here, gross grain ribbon, card, DSP and ink. So again, going back to my coordination and how much I love it. So I'm just going to pop that there actually so you can still see it, and I'm going to make my second one. So again, you need your chocolate bar, and obviously you just need to really measure the width of it and then just wrap some DSP round. So the DSP I'm using again is the In Colour DSP stacks, and this sheet of DSP that I'm using is 6 inches by 4.5. So again, it's a 6 by 6, and you just cut a very thin strip off. If you wanted to, you could use the thin strip that you've cut off to wrap the opposite way, like I've done here, because it'd still be contrasting, but I'm going to be contrary and use the other sheet anyway. So yeah, so I've simply got my sheet of DSP, as I say, 6 by 4.5 or 5.2 by 11.5. I'm going to pop my Milky Bar on slightly further to the top here, and then all I simply need to do, and I'm going by one of the lines on the DSP here, just to wrap the top round there and then fold this piece over. Make sure that I'm keeping it all straight and fairly tight. You don't want it too loose for your chocolate to slip out. So once I've got my guidelines, I'm not scoring anything, but I want to add my adhesive. So my fabulous tear and tape, and my tear and tape scissors seriously need a clean because they're really stuck. So I'm just going to pop, so as I wrapped round, this is the bit that's going over the top, so I'm going to put my tear and tape along this edge here. And how typical is that it just runs out. We'll just add that bit there, and then I have my new roll ready because I knew it was going to go. If I can get the end started. Oh my goodness. There we go. And then just carry on where I left off, just to the end there. And obviously the nice thing about these as well is that you get 48 sheets of this DSP. So you could buy your chocolate bars in bulk, and maybe you could use them to give to children at Easter, if you're maybe a teacher or a teaching assistant or something like that. If you're in a nursery, lots of different ways that you can, you know, make the best out of all of this. As I say, there's a lot of paper in there, so it's always nice to make the most of it. Oh, it's going to be awkward now and change this slightly because I want that overlapping to be more in the centre. There we go. So once I've got that end stuck down, then I'm just going to pop the rest of that down. And there's your first wrap, and it's just got a little bit either end, so you can pull. Oh my goodness, stronger than I realised. You can just pull that chocolate bar out, but it just gives you a little sneak peek of what might be inside. Okay, so I'm going to do exactly the same again now with my smaller piece of DSP. This is 4 inches by 2.5, which is 10 by 6.5. And I'm going to do exactly the same because I want my join to be in the same place. So I'm simply, oh crap, can't get that. Simply going to pop that end there and give that a little fold, and then again turn tape across the top here. I don't know if you can hear the wind. It is so windy today. I keep looking outside and there's wheelie bins and all sorts blowing past. I don't know if you can hear it. And then again just popping this on just whereabouts I want it to be. And I've put it on the wrong side. Oh no, what am I talking about? Twist it round. And then just pop this on. And then again just line up those edges. And there you have your contrasting DSP. And it is, because I've wrapped it quite tight, it doesn't slide that easily. And then I've added some of the beautiful ribbon, because again we're all about the coordination. So there's my ribbon. So again just wrap the piece round. It comes. I wonder if you can hear that wind now. It really got up then. And then just tie my bow. Yes, and then I just want to make it a tighter bow there. I don't know if you noticed then, if you press down on the bow when you're pulling these, it keeps the bow tight and stops it from all unravelling. So there's my little bow, which I've not stuck down. I've just left it as it is. And then I just need to add my daisy. Now of course if you wanted to add a sentiment or something you could. Anything's fine. So I have my Whisper White DSP cardstock and my blueberry bushel. So I'm just going to do... Oh no, I need to stamp it first. Silly me. Already got my stamp, my Daisy Delight, and I'm using this little centre image here. And then I'm just going to stamp onto the blueberry bushel cardstock and then onto the Whisper White. Oh, nearly forgot again, crikey, not with it at all. And then my little centrepiece up there. Just give my daisy a quick clean. Don't know if you remember, one of my dogs is called Daisy, so it always makes me giggle when I say Daisy Delight. And then my daisy punch, just line it up. Does that. And likewise with the Whisper White one, which you'll probably see better now. Oops. There we go, that's those. And then I have my 1/2 inch circle punch just to punch that centrepiece out. And then I need a glue dot for the centre of my Whisper White, and I'm just going to layer it onto the cardstock. No, that wasn't quite where I wanted it. That's better. And then another one on the centrepiece to obviously go in the centre. And then I actually used a bone folder and I just curled these over a little. So it's got more of a bow to it, if you can see. And then one more glue dot in the centre. And then I just tucked it under the ribbon and stuck him on. And there you have my Daisy Milky Bar. I hope you like them. Hope to give you some ideas to give to little ones or big ones at Easter, or as a little treat after school or something. Hope to see you all again soon. Bye!